Welcome to Indonesia, a 15-hour flight from the UK. It's a beautiful sun trap on the equator spread over 13,000 islands. Many people think the largest Muslim country lies in the Middle East, but in fact it's right here in Indonesia, where over 202 million Muslims live. The country has a proud tradition of religious tolerance, and religious freedom forms a major part of its constitution. But these tolerant principles are in great danger. CSW staff recently made a fact-finding visit to Indonesia to interview religious leaders and reassess religious freedom. The province of West Java acts as a litmus test for the rest of Indonesia. Here, CSW spoke to Pastor Obertina. She told us that she'd applied for a church permit 5 times since 1998, but each time the government had rejected her application without good reason. In Indonesia, you can't worship in a church building without government permission. Also in West Java, Reverend Palti Panjaitan's church premises were shut down by the local authorities despite having a permit. After a court case that ruled in the church's favour, the authorities still haven't lifted the ban. Formerly supportive local Muslims have been turned against the church by radicals. Even though local crowds jeer at them, and animal excrement has been dumped in their way, they continue to worship right outside their church building. Reverend Palti gave us this message.
Religious freedom has not been completely fulfilled because the majority feel that they have the right to ban the minority. My hope is that all who sympathise with religious freedom pray for Christians in Indonesia so that we can hold fast in this situation without becoming like those who have committed violence against this church.
Under extremist pressure, it's not just Christians who are being sidelined. One minority Muslim group called the Ahmadiyas are rejected as heretics by some Muslims. The local mosque leader showed CSW staff the damage left after Molotov cocktails were thrown through the mosque window by extremists. Homes were also boarded up after extremists attacked. Further to the east, in West Papua, the government has overseen a policy of massive Muslim migration into a predominantly Christian area. Many Papuans fear that their culture and Christian beliefs will be wiped out entirely. Indonesia began its independence with great respect for religious freedom, but now it is in real danger. The few stories in this film represent many others who are being severely affected by an upsurge in extremist influence. CSW is here to keep watch and solidly defend religious freedom in Indonesia.